The following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
An accident or injury can happen any day. If you're living without health insurance, now is the time to find a health insurance plan to protect you and your family. New, low-cost plans cover doctor's visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, preventative care, and more. And you could get a tax credit to help you afford insurance. So call me, Dara Entwistle, 217-737-7581 to help you find a plan that's right for you.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Rail Splitter football. WLCN's live video stream coverage is sponsored by Full Gospel Evangelistic Center. Located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, located at 2301 Woodlawn Road. Phone 217-732-2111 or shop online anytime at jimexamus.com. Puritan Springs Water Delivery. Enjoy great tasting bottled water delivered to your home or workplace with Puritan Springs Water. Lincoln proud since 1972. Call 800-292-2992 or go online to puritansprings.com. United Community Bank. Located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Little Barn Boutique. For clothing, unique gifts from vendors, and products from companies like Bridgewater Candles, Innis, and Mud Pie. Find Little Barn Boutique on Facebook or stop by the store and see Jessica at 1103 5th Street in Lincoln. State Representative Bill Howder, proudly representing citizens of Logan County and all constituents of District 87. Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Independent health insurance agent Dara Entwistle, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 101.5 South Kickapoo Street, above J&M Meat Market in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-651-8046. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Railer football.
Of course, as you mentioned, as we were talking off air, Frank Sanders, he's a great player, but he's probably going to be double teamed tonight because he's good at rushing the quarterback.
Yeah, I think we'll see him, and I think Peyton Bunner on the other side. They'll both get up on the line of scrimmage to try to help control the run game a little bit, and then we'll flood the secondary with hopefully enough defenders to cover the receivers.
And those inside linebackers are Tate Johnston and Jaden Gully. Of course, Tate Johnston's also the quarterback. The corners are Kyle Keeler and Gabe Smith, and the safeties are Aiden Crane and Ryan Metelko for the Rail Splitters. They're going to have a tough job. Pardon me, you got a different starter tonight. That is Comnick's getting the start tonight. Kane Comnick, number 80 for the Rail Splitters. So good job there by Comnick, earning a starting spot here on the defense against the U-High Pioneers.
Yeah, Kane, he's not very big. He's 5'8" and 140, but he's got a little speed, Bob, and so hopefully that will help him to cover receivers out there.
Offensively for the Rail Splitters, the wide receiver, of course, is going to be Aiden Crane, and the tight end is Jaden Gully. Up on that front line, we've got the center, Shun Hicks. Big Zach Pools up there at the right guard. Frank Sanders at the right tackle. We're also going to get to see, I believe, Court Pentecost. Is he going to be up on that offensive line? No, it's going to be Preston Hunt and Tommy Braid on the offensive line. And it looks like Gabe Smith's going to be along one of the wings along with Kyle Keeler for the Rail Splitters. Keeler wears the number 18 for the Rail Splitters, and the guy that does all our kicking is Jacob Long. It'll be Lucas Melton doing the kicking on the extra points after a touchdown. And, of course, our tough fullback, he had 100 yards last game. Peyton Bunner, he had 2 great runs to score the touchdown against Rochester.
Yeah, it's going to be a big test for the Railers tonight. They're getting ready to kick off to the south, and here we go.
Here's the boot by Jacob Long, and it comes down to the Pioneers at the 10 to the 15. They're up to the 20, 25. Railers look for the stop at the 35, 30, 40. A nice run back there. The running back for the Pioneers found some nice running room there, and it's going to be great field position for the U-High Pioneers as they're out to a big gain there at the try and pick up where they are going to spot that ball at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, we got a great view. We're kind of on top of Bob, and looked like the Railers had him boxed in, but he made a nice little move and got around a couple of tacklers.
1st and 10, Weiland, the quarterback, Alec Weiland for the Pioneers out of the shotgun. He's got the snap. He throws it up. He's got a man. No, good coverage out there by the Rail Splitters.
That's Gabe.
The intended receiver was Cade Cunningham, and Gabe Smith on the coverage for the Rail Splitters. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the U-High Pioneers here from Hancock Stadium. Early here in the first quarter, Rail Splitters with a little bit of a different defense. They've got some more men in the backfield to cover the passing game. 4 guys up on that front line. Weiland out of that shotgun on the 2nd and 10. He's got 1 running back with him. He's got 2 receivers here to the near side, 1 to the far side on a long count. The fullback steps back. That's Rhett Lynch. And a very long count now as Weiland's got the low snap, fakes the handoff, throws it out in the flat to his receiver, and he's wrapped up. Good job by Gabe Smith as he got the man that caught the football. That was number 21, Connor McMillan. Connor McMillan, a good baseball player here at U-High for the Pioneers, decided to go out for football this year, Coach, and he's doing a good job.
No, they're no huddle now. That was a 7-yard pickup on that quick pass. Gabe did a nice job making the tackle.
Third down, they throw it up ahead, another complete pass. That's going to be a first down and more before the running back or the receiver is taken down for the U-High Pioneers. Looked like Kyle Keeler, one of the guys there for the Rail Splitters.
Just a 9-yard pickup, but enough for the first down. Another quick pass.
At the Lincoln 42-yard line. Weiland out of the gun. He's got his fullback, and play is blown dead on that play. And let's see who the penalty is going to go. Is it a timeout? Timeout Lincoln. The Rail Splitters took a timeout before they stopped the football. So with 11:03 left in the first quarter, we're going to send it back to Joe Lee. We'll take a 30-second timeout.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Bob, is the passing game. They're down to the 25-yard line.
No huddle. Weiland out of the guns, got the snap, throws it out in the flat. He's got his man along the sideline. That's number 2, and that's Cade Cunningham, one of his fine receivers. And he's tackled by a couple of Rail Splitters, but not before he gets a gain.
Gabe Smith there to make the stop for Lincoln.
That's another first down. Gabe Smith on the tackle on the sideline, Bob, but Lincoln's playing back off the ball, and that makes those throws pretty easy for the offense of the Pioneers.
First and 10 for the Pioneers. The man in motion is Cade Cunningham. He's in the slot now on the left side of the field. Near side hash mark. Weiland now, another man in motion. Weiland's got plenty of time, throws for the end zone, incomplete. Double coverage out there for the Rail Splitters, and they were able to stop that shot to the end zone for the U-High Pioneers.
Well, that temporarily slows down the drive here, Bob, but maybe just momentarily. But that was a pass. He threw it away from his 3 receivers, and he overthrew just a little bit. 2nd and
10 at the 14 for the Pioneers in the green. There's a pitch out to the side. He's going to take it along the sideline, stays on his feet at the 5, and he's finally knocked out of bounds. That was Carson Stevens on the run for the Pioneers. Finally knocked out of bounds on the far side of the field by one of the Rail Splitters.
Down to the 4, and I think that's another first down.
First and goal for the Pioneers.
First and goal for the Pioneers.
Here they go. They line up. They've got 2 receivers at the far side of the field. Nobody on the left side. Weiland on the long count. Now he's got a man in motion in the slot. He's going to take it himself, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown. That's going to make the score. The U-High Pioneers 6 and the Rail Splitters 0 with 10:30 remaining in the first quarter. It didn't take them long, Coach.
No, threw the ball every time until the last one, a 4-yard touchdown run by the quarterback.
So now they'll attempt the kick. This is Demir Spalding. Spalding will attempt the point after touchdown for the Pioneers. Here's the snap, the placement, the kick, and it is straight through the upright, so that'll make the score. U-High Pioneers 7 and the Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back after this message.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
minute and 30 seconds to score their first touchdown and get the extra point. So now the Rail Splitters are going to get the football, and Demir Spalding, who kicked the extra point, will kick it away for the Pioneers.
That was an 8-play drive. It covered 58 yards and 7 passes and 1 run. The run was the 4-yarder for the touchdown.
Gabe Smith and Quentin Quisenberry back for the Rail Splitters. Glad to see Quentin Quisenberry. He was shook up in that last game, but he's back in the lineup for the Rail Splitters. Quentin Quisenberry wears the number 1. Gabe Smith wears the number 3. And one of those gentlemen will get the football on the kick from Demir Spalding. Spalding, not very long approach, and he's just going to kick it up short.
It's a live ball. Get it?
And,
Get it? Oh, they got it.
Pioneers got it. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Pioneers.
Yeah.
Nobody for the Rail Splitters went for the football.
Pioneers recover the kick.
Wow.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. We had a Rail Splitter there, but he elected not to go for the football.
Yeah, it's a little mind-boggling why he just watched the ball. He thought it was going to go out of bounds. He was just going to let it go out of bounds, but it's a live ball once it goes 10 yards, and U-High went down and recovered. They got it on the Railers' 25-yard line.
Alec Weiland out of the shotgun. Excellent field position. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. 3 receivers here to the near side, 1 to the far side of the field. Weiland always on the long count. His team leads at 7-0. He's got the snap. He's going to run with it again. He goes around the outside, strings it out at the 20, and he's finally wrapped up. The tackle for the Rail Splitters. We'll try and pick up who that is.
It looked like Johnston, I think, was one of them in there, Bob.
22 for the Rail Splitters on the tackle. That was Ryan Metalco. So that's going to be ball at the 18-yard line. Second down for U-High. 2nd and 6. Weiland throws it out. He's got his man, makes a move, and he's finally pushed out of bounds by Gabe Smith. On the reception that time, it was Cade Cunningham.
I think
1st and 10.
Down to about the 11. That was a 7-yard pickup. All their passes have been short 8, 10-yard pickups and then a little run afterwards.
Weiland wears the number 6. He's the quarterback. He's got the snap. Looks for the end zone. Good coverage. Now he's going to run with it, and one of the Rail Splitters, that's big Frank Sanders, knocks him down, but not before there's a flag on the play. Good coverage by the Rail Splitters that time.
Yeah, he couldn't find anybody open, and the Railers did put some pressure on, but I will see what the flag is.
Flag on the play.
Officials talking it over. Looks like it's going to go, I believe, against U-High. Official getting ready to march it off. He's at the fraction was at the 11-yard line.
It's a 5-yard penalty.
And that's where they're going to keep it. So it's going to be a 2nd down, 2nd and 15 for U-High.
There was a 5-yard loss on the play, Bob, and I think Railers declined the penalty, I think.
Weiland stands back about the 21-yard line in the shotguns, got the snap. Now he pitches it outside. That's a Life Campbell. Campbell along the sideline looking for running room, and he's finally taken out of bounds by a host of Rail Splitters over there. Life Campbell got the pitch from Alec Weiland.
He made several moves out there, Bob, to elude a couple tacklers before they finally tackled him inside the 10 down to about the 7, a 9-yard pickup.
So that's going to be ball placement at the 7-yard line, and it's going to be 3rd down, 3rd and...
Tate Johnson ran him out of bounds for Lincoln.
Johnston ran him out of bounds for the Rail Splitters. Weiland out of the gun, and now they come into a tight formation, no wide receivers. Now they've got a man in motion. Weiland looks, throws across the middle, and the Rail Splitters deny the receiver from going in for the touchdown. I believe that was Kyle Keeler that stopped him from going in.
Yeah, he did a nice job of preventing a run after the catch, but he did make the catch down inside the 5 to about the 2-yard line, about a 5-yard pickup.
Interchange of players for U-High. They've got quite a few wide receivers.
It's 4th down, I think. I'm not sure.
They may go.
The stick said 3rd down before the last play, so if it's goal to go, it should be 4th down. But it looks like the stakes down there look like the 1-yard line would be a 1st down.
9 minutes left here in the first quarter. The U-High Pioneers lead the Lincoln Rail Splitters 7-0.
Now Tommy Bray just comes into the game in place of Komnick.
So it's going to be the ball's on the 2-yard line.
I think they're try to get a little bigger, a little more size in there here with the ball down on the 2. It is a 4th down.
And yep, as Coach said, it's 4th down. In an I formation.
The 2-yard line for Pioneers.
Weiland's going to come up under center.
Blitz.
And he's going to hand off to the fullback, and the Rail Splitters stopped him.
Yeah.
Good stop by the Rail Splitters.
He might have got the first down, though. I think they could have they did get a first down inside that.
He was the ball carrier.
So
The goal line.
Down to it's about the 1.
First and 10 for U High, so they're going to have 4 more shots at it.
First and goal for U High.
First and goal for U High. He'll come up under center again in that I. This time he hands off to the outside, and he's going to go in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Pioneers.
Touchdown.
Number 4, Carson Stevens.
Touchdown for the Pioneers. That is Carson Stevens for the touchdown. So with 8 minutes and 27 seconds left in the first quarter, it's Pioneers 13, Rail Splitters 0. And now Demir Spalding will attempt the extra point. He kicked the last one.
Not much the Brailers could do there. First and goal from the 1 is pretty inevitable, and they just ran to the outside and got off toward the outside, and Lincoln wasn't able to make a play.
We got one player coming off the field for U High as we wait for the point after. Looks like they're ready to go. Now he's coming back in. Officials are ready to go. And Demir Spalding will attempt the extra point for the U High Pioneers. 8 minutes, 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's the snap, the placement, the kick, and it is through the uprights, and that'll make the score. U High Pioneers 14, Lincoln Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football from Hancock Stadium out there for the Rail Splitters. On the special teams, you've got Quentin Quisenberry, wears the number 1, and Gabe Smith for the Rail Splitters back deep. And the Rail Splitters, if it's a short kick, this time have got to grab the football and get some good field position.
And number 3,
Demir Spalding will kick it away for the Pioneers. He does a short approach, about a 4-yard soccer-style approach, and this time he just shoots another short one, and we got to grab it, and we do. One of the Rail Splitters falls on it at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if that's planned. You would think it would. You'd think they could had a kicker that could get it a little deeper than that, the way they kick extra points, Bob. But another little short one, and the Railers did fall on it, but there's no return, and maybe that's the problem, why they do that, prevent a return. But the Railers got a good field position on about their own 36-yard line to start the first drive of the game. We've played 3 minutes and 33 seconds, and the Railers are finally going to get to run an offensive play.
That's a Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, a first down for the Rail Splitters, and that's the way we like it. Rail Splitters in a tight formation. Aiden Crane is the wide receiver here to the near side. Here's the snap and the handoff to Bunner, and Bunner keeps those legs moving, and he's always going to get yardage for you, Coach. He's up to the 40-yard line for the Rail Pit, a 4-yard gain there for Bunner.
Yeah, just off the left tackle there, Bob, and the Railers in a full house backfield there. Had 3 backs there with quarterback, and the quarterback was up under center, not in the shotgun like we've seen the first 3 weeks.
So second down for the Rail Splitters. The spot was actually at the 39-yard line. Shun Hicks up over the football. Johnson in there at quarterback. Then they switch running backs for the Rail Splitters. He's up under center, Johnson. He's got 3 running backs. There's the handoff. I believe that's Gabe Smith, and he at least gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. There was like 10 U-High Pioneers there.
Yeah, not a lot of movement up front by the Railer offensive line, and if you can't move the defensive line off the ball, we actually lost a yard on that. It's pretty hard for the running backs to find running room.
It's going to be second down for the Rail Splitters at their own 39-yard line. Checking into the lineup for the Rail Splitters is Quentin Quisenberry.
Looks like 6.
Johnston's got the play, goes into the huddle. Crane splits it out wide to the right. And we've got two more receivers in the slot for the Rail Splitters. Johnston, where's the number 17? Waits for the snap. He's got it, rolls out to his right. He's got some time, throws it up ahead, and it's picked off by the U-High Pioneers of the 50, 45, 40. 35 along the sideline and ran out of bounds. Interception for the U-High Pioneers. We had a man open out there, but the throw was just a little bit short.
Yeah, well, he kind of overthrew a receiver there, it looked like. Anyway, it was right to... He had a receiver short and one long, and he kind of threw it in between, and that's where the defender was. He picked it off and ran it back to the Lincoln 30.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. 6:54 remaining in the first quarter, and the Pioneers lead the Rail Splitters 14-0. One receiver, lone receiver here to the near side, two on the far side. Got a fullback in there. Here's the snap, fakes the handoff, and now Weiland's going to throw for the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown. Pioneers on a long throw from the 30-yard line. Had coverage on the man, but that was a perfect pass in the end of the end zone.
Number 2.
Yeah, Gabe Smith was covering him and was right there with him, but same thing happened to him a week or two ago. Last week, or 2 weeks ago, he went up and just couldn't quite reach it, and the ball fell into the receiver's hand and right at the back of the end zone, but still in bounds for the score.
That was Alec Weiland to Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham, and here's the boot for the extra point by Spalding, and it's through the uprights, and it'll make the score. Pioneers 21, Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
An accident or injury can happen any day. If you're living without health insurance, now is the time to find a health insurance plan to protect you and your family. New, low-cost plans cover doctor's visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, preventative care, and more. And you could get a tax credit to help you afford insurance. So call me, Dara Entwistle, 217-737-7581 to help you find a plan that's right for you.
Coach Ken Schweitzer and Bobby V back here at Hancock Stadium. Another touchdown for the U-High Pioneers to make the score 21-0 with 6:47 remaining in the first quarter.
Number 3, Demir Spalding to kick off for U-High.
Spalding going to kick it away.
Number 3, Gabe Smith back deep for the Rail Splitters.
Gabe Smith, where's the number 3 back there for the Rail Splitters? Number 1's Quentin Quisenberry, and again it's going to be another short kick. This time the Rail Splitters catch it and just run it out of bounds, and he's hit out of bounds, but I don't think there's going to be a flag. But again, good field position for the Rail Splitters.
I think that was... Who was it that caught that? I thought it was 32, but I don't see that on the chart. I must have got the number wrong.
So it'll be Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance. First down for the Rail Splitters at the 30-yard line. Still in the first quarter, 6:45 remaining in the first quarter.
First down and 10 for Lincoln.
Crane here to the near side. Out of that wing formation. Tight end is Gully. Here's the snap and the handoff.
I think there's a whistle down there. I didn't
whistle on the play.
Everything kind of stopped, so there must be a flag, and it is going to be against the
Illegal
Railers.
Procedure against the Rail Splitters. So it'll still be first down. Rail Splitters in their red and white out there. The white helmets with the white jerseys.
Well, as if everything's gone wrong here so far in the first quarter, Bob. There's the first penalty, and it's a 5-yard procedure against the Railers.
Ball at the 25-yard line. 1st and 15 for the Rail Splitters. Hicks snaps it up under center, handoff, and that's going to be about a 2 or 3 yard gain. We'll try and pick up who that was.
I didn't quite.
Gabe Smith, ball carrier.
Gabe Smith was the ball carrier for the Rail Splitters, and he got a 3-yard pickup to the 28-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 12 for the Rail Splitters. Johnson goes to the sideline, gets the play from Coach Silkowski. Clock on the move, 6:18 remaining first quarter. Pioneers with 3 quick touchdowns lead at 21-0. 2 receivers now for the Rail Splitters. Johnston up under center. Here's the snap. Hands off, and that is Gabe Smith. And he tries to make the turn there. He picked up a yard about to the 29-yard line, if they spot it there. And it is a 1-yard pickup for Gabe Smith, so it'll be 3rd and 11 for the Rail Splitters.
Good defense by the U-High Pioneers. They come hard with their linebackers. They scrape, and then they flow out to the outside when you're trying to run wide, and there's just not enough room to get around the corner for the running back.
Checking in for the Rail Splitters, that is Braithen Whiteman. Where's the number 8? Out of the shotgun, Johnston this time. He'll get the snap from Hicks. 2 receivers here to the near side. Great pressure and a sack for U-High. They were on the blitz, and a big sack there and that is their big leading tackler, Cole Mateka. Cole Mateka, the defensive end for U-High on the sack.
You could see them coming from up here, Bob, and they came around the corner and then just put the speed on and caught up to him before he could even look for a receiver, let alone throw the ball.
4th down. Alec Claudio checking in for the Rail Splitters. And Jaden Gully will get the snap to punt it away.
Number 13, Jaden Gully.
There it is, Gully. One hopper. Gully gets it away. Nice kick. One kick is across the midfield stripe, across the 45, and it's going to roll past the 40 and be down at around the 39-yard line. Nice boot by Jaden Gully. Gully under a lot of pressure after the ball bounced once, was able to get that kickoff.
You said it. It's a lot of pressure on him. I don't know how he got it off. In fact, I thought initially it got blocked, but it came out of there in a low line drive with a nice roll and no return, so it turned out pretty well for him.
At the 38-yard line, 1st and 10 for the U-High Pioneers. 4:23 on the first quarter clock. Pioneers come to the line of scrimmage. Weiland, the lone man in the backfield. He's got 3 receivers here to the near side. Half a wing formation. Got to cover these 3 receivers. Weiland throws it across and incomplete. A rare miss for him. The intended receiver was Cade Cunningham, and he threw that about 10 yards behind him.
He looked like he had a couple receivers he could have aimed for, and as you said, he's tried to get Cunningham out on the sideline and just overthrew it.
2nd and 10 for the Pioneers. On the incompletion, clock stops first quarter at 4:19. Pioneers taking their time now before they set up on this play. Now they've got the play. Cunningham, where's the number 2? He scored that last touchdown. 2 receivers here to the near side. In the slot, that's Connor McMillan. There's the snap to Weiland. Hands off to his running. Oh, he kept it.
He threw it. It got
threw it to McMillan. It got tipped.
I didn't see who tipped it, but it looked like the Railers had somebody there trying to pick that off. That was Preston Hunt. They kind of jumped as the ball was in the air, but it fell incomplete.
So that is 3rd and 10 now for the U-High Pioneers. Still at the 38-yard line. 1 receiver to the far side and 2 of them here on the near side. Now another man on the slot on the far side of the field. Alec Weiland, the quarterback. Where's the number 6? Now he's got a man in motion. He's going to keep it. Throw it out in the flat. He's got his man. That's Carson Stevens. Carson Stevens, the running back, came out of the backfield and caught that pass.
Yeah, they got, as you said, Bob, they got 2 wides on both sides, and then out of the backfield, they got a lot of weapons. They're just short of the first down.
Ball at the
9 yards, and the play's going to bring up
47-yard line.
It's 4th and 1.
And the Pioneers wait for Weiland to line up. Now he lines up in the shotgun. He's got 1 running back. 2 wides here to the near side.
Just going to be a run up the middle.
Weiland's got it.
Nope, he threw out
Throws
here.
it out in the flat. Got his man there.
Oh.
He stays on his feet. He's going to have a first down, and Gabe Smith throws him out of bounds, but it's going to be a first down for the Pioneers.
On the initial reception there, Bob, it looked like the Railers might have a chance to stop him before getting to the first down, but a couple missed tackles, I guess you could say, and he shook loose and got down to the 40.
No huddle. 2 wide outs to the far side of the field this time. 1st and 10. Weiland's got it. He's got time to throw. Did he get it?
Yeah, that was a great catch. Oh, well, the ball's loose.
Kyle Keeler knocked him out of bounds. But as you said, a great coach, great catch.
He's calling it incomplete, I think.
Incomplete. Okay.
And that's what I the ball came out after he got hit over there. So, it's going to be an incomplete pass.
Pretty sure that was Keeler that hit him over there. So, nice hit there by Kyle Keeler. 2nd and 10 now for the Pioneers. Ball on the near side hash mark. Alec Weiland waits for the snap. He's got it. Throws it over the middle. Got a man wide open. And he's tackled there.
He's down to the 30. I don't know if he got it just short of the first down. There's a railer down on the field. I don't know who that is. Let's see if I can tell.
Fortunately, a rail splitter on the field with 3:12 remaining in the first quarter.
That could be, I'm going to say.
We'll take a 60-second timeout.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in Service, Parts, and Detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Tate Johnston just got up underneath his own power. He was shook up on that play. Now he'll go to the sideline. He'll probably have to sit out a play after that. So the quarterback's going to be Dylan Stevens for the Rail Splitters. Where's the number 10? He got some snaps last game. But now Stevens going out to the right. So we're going defense. Pardon me, we're on defense. So Stevens in there on defense and Weiland out of the gun. At the 30, he's going to throw it out in the flat. Scotty's man, and a tackle immediately by the Rail Splitters. The guy that made that catch was Life Campbell.
Trying to catch who made the tackle there. Nice open field tackle. Is that Gabe? No, 2. That's Pentecost.
Pentecost back in there after
Court
he was
Pentecost, yeah.
Good player. 2nd and 5. Weiland out of the gun. He's got one lone running back to his left, and now he'll go into the slot. Weiland, now he's going to try and run it himself around the end. He strings it out. He's going to take it along the sideline, evade one rail splitter, and go in for the touchdown. A 25-yard touchdown run there by Alec Weiland, the quarterback, to make the score. Pioneers 27, Lincoln Rail Splitters 0 with 2:25 remaining in the first quarter. And again, Demir Spalding will attempt the point after touchdown. Spalding wears the number 3. Looking for his 4th extra point of the contest. Kicks it soccer style. Waits for the snap and the placement. There it is. There's the kick, and it's through the uprights. That'll make the score. Pioneers 28, Rail Splitter 0. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
And the Rail Splitters going to be at the 31 or 32-yard line. Depends on where they spot it. That was Aiden Crane who was able to get the football on another short kick. Football is going to be at the 32-yard line. That's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, Crane, again, another short kick. I don't know if that's their way they do it all year or if they're just doing it for this game, but, they got one back, and Lincoln hasn't had a return yet, but they did get on that one for a good field position, 32-yard line. But we've got to move the ball.
Coach, the good news is Tate Johnston's still in there at quarterback after he was shook up on that defensive play. And this time, Bunner's got the handoff, and he's got some running room. He's still at the 40, still on his feet, finally gets knocked down, and Bunner out to the 42-yard line, and that's going to be close to a first down, Coach.
Yeah, I'm not sure they're going to give it quite to the 42, but he's close. That was a nice hard run. That's the best run we've had tonight.
And that is a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down, and that's the way we like it, baby. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters at the 42-yard line. Minute 53 left for the first quarter. The Pioneers lead the Rail Splitters 28-0. Hicks up over the football for the Rail Splitters. Johnston on the call. He's got the snap, and he's going to keep it himself. And he's up across the 45-yard line.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure that was the plan, but he had nobody to hand off to, so he kept it and got it over the 45 to the 46, about a 4-yard pickup.
Second down for the Rail Splitters. 2nd and 6 for the Railers.
Bring up 2nd down and 6.
Ball at the 46, as Coach said. Johnston waits for the snap. He's got it, hands it off. Gabe Smith tries to turn it, stays on his feet. He got hit, stays on his feet again, still on his feet, and he finally got out of bounds at around the 42-yard line. Great run there by Gabe Smith, and he's going to pick up another Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters, and that's the way we like it, baby. Rail Splitters, go ahead, Coach.
No, it looked like he was stopped just past the line of scrimmage, but as you said, he lowered his head and kept his legs driving, bounced off a couple would-be tacklers, and took it before he got pushed out of bounds at the 42-yard line of the Pioneers.
Logan Riggs playing for the Rail Splitters tonight. He wears the number 44. And here's the snap and the handoff on the right side. That's Bunner, I believe, and he's always going to get his money's worth. The late whistle there. They finally blow it dead, and Bunner gets up across the 40-yard line. We'll have to wait and see where they spot it at.
Number 11, Peyton Bunner, ball carrier.
Good job there by Bunner, and they're going to spot it at the 37-yard line.
That's about a 5-yard pickup on that first down run, and that's what you like on first down. Get 4 or 5 yards, and makes the rest of the series a little better, a little easier.
2nd and a nickel for the Rail Splitters. This time Johnson going to come up under center. He's got a couple running backs behind him. Johnson's got the snap, hands off Bunner. Bunner keeps churning, gets across the 35 to around the 33-yard line. So a 4-yard pickup there for Bunner. Peyton Bunner, the senior, 6 foot 220. Hard to take him down.
Yeah, we're going to get about 4.5, but it's right between the 32 and the 33. Now we got.
That will be the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score. The U-High Pioneers 28, the Lincoln Rail Splitters 0, and good job. We're close to a first down there to start the second quarter, Coach.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and short for the Railers as we start the second quarter. Change ends, head toward the north, into the wind a little bit, but after giving up 4 scores, Lincoln finally has a drive going. They've picked up 2 first downs starting on their own 32-yard line and down to the Pioneer 33 now, and need to keep the drive going and finish it with some points.
The Rail Splitters, as Coach said, are going to be close to that first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Rail Splitters. And we've seen Tate Johnston before keep it on a quarterback sneak. He's a big guy. He can handle it, or he can just hand it off to Bunner.
It's we don't always get to watch it to see what's going on with the up front of the line, but getting a little bit of blocking here on this series, on this drive, Bob, and the running game has picked up some nice yardage. So just need to sustain it and keep that going, and again get to the end zone.
Been a bright spot so far for the Rail Splitters. They're at the U-High 33-yard line. Shun Hicks, the first Rail Splitter out there, and he'll be snapping it to Tate Johnston. Gabe Smith's the right wing in the wing formation. Peyton Bunner back there at fullback. Kyle Keeler got a start at the left wing for the Rail Splitters. Aiden Crane split wide to the left as we get ready to start this second quarter. Hicks will snap it to Johnston, man in motion, hand off Bunner. They stand him up, but he keeps his legs moving. It's going to be close to a first down. He kind of angles off to the left side, depends on where they spot it.
He needed about a good long yard for the first down. I'm not sure he quite got that, but it's, of course, fourth down territory wherever they spot it for the Railers. He got one out of that.
So that was the first play of the second quarter. Johnston's got the play. What do you think, Coach? Quarterback sneak?
It's 4th and 1. Well, not unless he comes up under the center, but you just got to get a good push up front, and you ought to be able to pick up a yard.
Bunner just came off the field. Ryan Metalco checks in for the Rail Splitters. And he's still going to snap it out of the gun.
Oh, yeah.
That's Gabe Smith, and he's across the 30, and he's got the first down. Nice play there. Gabe Smith from that right wing got the handoff as he went to the other side of the field and got the first down for the Rail Splitters. That's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, that was a nice run, a nice play call, too. Show action one way and a little misdirection, and Gabe took it for the first down to the 28, 4-yard pickup.
Checking in for the Rail Splitters, that's number 23, I believe. That's Caden Adams. Johnston out of the gun.
Lincoln from the 29-yard line.
He got the snap. Here's the handoff. And I think that was, I'm not sure who it was. Thought it was Kyle Keeler, but maybe not.
It's 13.
That's Gully,
yeah.
The tight end. Jaden Gully.
I think he might have, he actually lost a yard. I thought maybe he got back to the line of scrimmage, but he was back to the 29.
So it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Johnson looks to Coach Silkowski. He's got the play. He'll go back into the huddle there. 10:22 left until the halftime, and the Pioneers lead at 28-0. But the Rail Splitters on a nice march here. Johnston's got the snap. Hands off, and loss for the Rail Splitters.
That's Gabe Smith with the ball, but nowhere to run. They got good penetration from the defense as he tried to go out to the right side, but there was too many green shirts there to stop him.
So a loss of 1. It'll be 3rd and 11 for the Rail Splitters. Actually, probably a loss of 2 at the 31.
Well, the clock's running, but it's a big third down here to keep this drive going. They got 2 downs to pick up about 12, 13 yards.
Crane split here to the near side. Johnston out of the gun. And
there's a whistle
on
the far side.
And they're getting ready to... I'm not sure what he's talking about.
I think there's maybe an equipment issue or something on somebody's
shin guard.
Yeah, or something.
Including court members and alumni court members. Please assemble outside.
All right, here we go. Gabe Smith at that right wing. Johnston, the quarterback, waits for the snap from Hicks. There goes Gabe in motion. And Johnston rolls out, throws a pass up ahead, but there's a flag on the play. The receiver for the Rail Splitters.
That was Bunner.
Bunner rolled out, caught the pass, but there was a flag on the play.
What did he call?
Holding will be the call.
Holding. The call against the Rail Splitters, unfortunately. It was a nice, well-designed play.
Yeah, it was a nice play, and it was close to the first down. It's going to all come back.
9:19 on the second quarter clock. Rail Splitters lead at 28-0, but they've had a nice drive here with its ups and downs.
Yeah, absolutely. It's their best sustained drive of the game, and unfortunately they got behind 4 touchdowns, but the ball is back to the 41 now.
3rd and 13 for the Rail Splitters.
About 23, Bob.
I was being optimistic.
That was a good try.
Johnston throws it out in the flat. He's got Gabe Smith. Gabe at the 35, and he's finally taken down from behind. Ball was at the 41. He got out across the 35. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 33-yard line, Coach.
Yeah, not enough for the first down, but that's the kind of play we saw the UI being using. You said you're right, 33, so he picked up 8 yards on that.
So the Rail Splitters 4th down And still a ways to go for a first down. 16 yards.
4th down and 16 for Lincoln.
Johnston out of the gun. He's got Crane here on the right side of the field.
Get rid of it.
Got some pressure, throws it up ahead, and he just had to get rid of it. Too much pressure on him. He was in a small pocket there, and he just had to unload it. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the U-High Pioneers. With 8:26 remaining in the first half, the Pioneers lead at 28-0. Good sustained drive there for the Rail Splitters, but they just couldn't complete it.
Well, it started on their own 32-yard line. They went 11 plays. 12 plays actually, and but yeah, it stalled there on the 33. Now it's a chance for the defense to step up here. They've kind of let the Pioneers have their way on their side of the ball, so now the defense needs to step up and try to make a stop here.
Ball at the U-High 33-yard line. 3 wideouts here to the near side, and now they got a man in motion. Here's the snap. Weiland.
Underthrown.
Incomplete. Intended receiver was Life Campbell.
The man in motion went to the right there and then set in the slot, Bob, and that's who he was trying to hit, but he just underthrew it a little bit, but he was open.
2nd and 10 for the Pioneers. Yeah, he was wide open.
2nd down and 10 for the Pioneers.
4 men up on that defensive line for the Rail Splitters.
See, we're playing 14 yards off that slot. Now he's coming up a little bit.
Weiland.
But he's still
He's
open.
got his man. That's Life Campbell again. Gets around the would-be tackler, and then he's knocked down. I believe the first guy there was that Jaden Gully? Hard to tell.
It's enough for the first down to the 45-yard line.
First down for the Pioneers. 1st and 10. Weiland out of the gun. He's got time. He's got a completion into Lincoln territory.
Nice
And
job.
he's tackled.
That's Keeler on the tackle. Nice open field tackle there, but not before they picked up another. Is it a first down? 10 yards to the 45.
Another first down. Tough tackler there, Kyle Keeler. 1st and 10 at the Lincoln 45-yard line. 7:40 left for the half. Pioneers lead at 28-0. Weiland, he's got 3 wideouts to the far side of the field. Looks, fires, incomplete. Good coverage out there for the Rail Splitters. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the U-High Pioneers. With the incompletion, clock stop at 7:29 second quarter.
Tommy Berry comes out onto the field, and Comnick comes out in this situation. It's 2nd and 10 on the Lincoln 45-yard line.
2nd down
And again, 3 wideouts to the far side of the field. Weiland wears the number 6. Now in the backfield with him is Life Campbell. Here's the low snap, but he's got it. Now he pitches it outside to Campbell. Campbell at the 45-40, evades the tackle, stays on his feet, finally taken down at around the 37-yard line. Life Campbell, who's usually a wideout, got the pitch in the backfield, and that's going to be a 3rd down now for the Pioneers. No huddle.
So Weiland is a really good quarterback, Bob. He can look and find receivers and finds the open one most of the time.
He's got 2 wideouts this time to the near side, and he throws it over the middle, complete, and the U-High athlete stays on his feet and gets down inside the Lincoln 20-yard line. That was Connor McMillan.
He just ran out of the tackle, Bob. After the catch, it looked like the Railers had him at that spot, but he just ran out of the arms of the tackler and picked up extra yards to the 20.
No huddle, 1st and 10. Weiland's got the snap. Hands off to a running back off the left side. And there's a penalty on the play. He got across the 20 to the 18-yard line.
That official threw that flag 20 yards, Bob. He was on the goal line, and the flag came all the way to the 20.
He's probably an old quarterback. 6:39 on the second quarter clock. Pioneers lead at 28-0.
I think it's probably going to be a hold against the Pioneers or something. Maybe not a hold.
And they march it off against the Pioneers. 10-yard penalty, maybe 15. Yeah, he walks him all the way back to the 35-yard line. Original line of scrimmage was a 20.
That's their first penalty of the game. Bob Lincoln has had 2 pretty clean game as far as penalties go.
1st and 25 for the Pioneers. 3 wideouts to the far side of the field, 1 here to the near side. Lone running back with Weiland in the backfield to his right. Long count. He's got the snap. Going to throw it out in the flat. Scotty's mad. Gets around a tackle, and he's finally tripped up.
That's a nice tackle. Is that 2? Is that Pentecost? I think, again, on the tackle.
It's good to have him back on the lineup. We got to call his name a lot of times last year, and now he's stepped up this year. Ball at the 31-yard line. 2nd and 20 yards to go for the Pioneers. Clock on the move. 6:06, second quarter. Weiland, man in motion. That's Life Campbell in the slot. 3 wideouts to the far side of the field. And he's going to air it out for Campbell. Complete. Touchdown. Life Campbell.
31-yard strike.
Beautiful pass from Alec Weiland. Campbell got wide open, and he hit him right on the money. So with 5:52 left in the second quarter, the Pioneers lead at 34-0, and Demir Spalding will attempt the extra point. Good crowd here tonight, Coach.
Yeah, I think this could be their homecoming. I'm not positive, but I thought I heard an announcement earlier that possibly is homecoming here at U-High.
There's the placement. Spalding on the kick, and it's high and long for another extra point, and that'll make it Pioneers 35, Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back in a minute.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Okay.
They've lined it up on their own 40-yard line. The Pioneers. Spalding will kick it away to the Rail Splitters, either Quisenberry or Smith. Oh, off of one of the Rail Splitters and down. Get on it, get on it. Oh, man, they're still fighting for it. And it was originally touched by a Rail Splitter at the 35-yard line, got kicked away, and I think Riggs was the Rail Splitter that got on the football coach at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, it came loose.
We would like to remind all
Logan Riggs.
festivities.
We got a lot of guys deep on that they don't kick it deep, at least haven't tonight. I think I'd bring those guys up and let them help make the catch.
35-0 Pioneers. 1st and 10. The Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. Johnson's got the snap.
A little reverse.
And a reverse. That's Gabe Smith.
Number 3, Gabe Smith.
So he's going out to trying to turn up field, Bob, and the defense just doesn't allow that. They just string it out, and Gabe runs out of room and finally runs out of bounds, and we lose 2 yards.
Checking in for the Rail Splitters again, that's Braden Whiteman.
2 yards to play.
He's a junior.
2nd down and 12 for Lincoln.
2nd and 12 for the Rail Splitters at the 31-yard line. Johnston wants to throw across the middle. He's got his man, and that's Gabe Smith. Gabe Smith made the catch, and he was tackled by Austin Kruger for the Pioneers just across the 33-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down for the Rail Splitters.
That's Gabe's second catch, the second completion for Johnston, and both have gone to Gabe.
3rd and 10 for Lincoln. Clock on the move. Johnston out of the gun. He's got the snap.
Throw it.
Unloads complete. That's Gabe Smith again, and he's got a first down and more. Gabe Smith, that's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby, at the 45-yard line. Nice pass right on the money from Johnston to Gabe Smith on a nice catch.
First down. It'll be first and
Yeah, Gabe did a nice job running a nice route out there, Bob, and got open on the sideline, made the catch after a nice throw, got some extra yardage for the first down.
Quentin Quisenberry checks in for the Rail Splitters. He's a white out here on the near side. Johnston's got the snap. He's going to run with it. Johnson at the 50, up to the 45-yard line. Goes Tate Johnston. And that's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. That's the way we like it, baby. They got to move the chains.
he's brought down by number 11.
Clock stays on the move. 4:18.
Railers get another first down.
Tackle made by Ethan Kaiser for the U-High. Ball at the 45-yard line. Hicks up over the football. Two wide outs to the far side of the field for Lincoln. Johnston waits for the snap. Now he's going to keep it again. Johnston up across the 40 to the 39-yard line goes Tate Johnston.
And the ball carrier.
They've seen something that they like, Coach, and Tate Johnston.
He makes just a little fake there, you know. He gets a snap and makes just a little fake and then tucks it away and runs and has found running room on the last two plays. Picked up about 16 yards on the two plays. It's going to be second and about 4.
For the Rail Splitters at the 39-yard line of U-High. Aiden Crane to the far side of the field. Quentin Quisenberry here on the near side. Johnston waits for the snap. He's got it. Looks, got a little bit of time, evades the would-be tackler, and then he just has to throw it away. Good coverage out there by the U-High Pioneers, and Tate Johnston wisely was able to get rid of the football.
Yeah, he was rolling to his left, which is a harder way to throw, but he saw green shirts coming at him, and as you said, did the right thing and just threw it out of bounds.
3rd and 5 now for the Rail Splitters at the 40-yard line. Second quarter, 3:18 left. Pioneers lead the Rail Splitters 35-0. Crane to the far side of the field. We've got a man on the slot there. Two wide outs here on the near side. Johnson's got the snap. Hands off Bunner. And they stand Bunner up right back. He might have got a yard out of it if they give him the forward motion. It'll be a 4th and 4 if they give him the 39. I think they did. Maybe a half a yard pickup.
Yeah.
Pretty stingy.
Yeah, not much there really. No running room. There's just a lot of green shirts right there in the hole where he's trying to run, and he just can't find running room.
Tate Johnson's got the play from head coach Matt Silkowski. Coach Silkowski in his 9th year at the helm for the Rail Splitters. Johnston waits for the snap. He's got it. Fires a bullet along the sideline. And that is, did Gabe catch that?
Yeah, he's caught it.
He caught it.
But it's
Close
going to be
to a
on the
first down.
36. It may be short.
Short of a first down. But a nice catch. That's a tough catch there by Gabe Smith. And a nice pass from Tate Johnston. So now checking in for the Rail Splitters. That's number 57, Alec Schmidt for the Rail Splitters.
That's 2 drives now that just kind of ran out of gas, and they've turned it over on downs, and now the Pioneers are going to take over with 2:32 left in the half on their own 36-yard line.
Preston Hunt out there for the Rail Splitters, along with Tate Whitted.
We've seen the Pioneers score quickly, Bob, so 2:32 is a lot of time on the clock for them.
Ryan Metalco in there for the Rail Splitters. Here's Weiland out of the gun. He's got the snap. Blown dead.
They took a timeout, I think.
Took a timeout with 2:30 left in the second quarter. We'll just take a 30-second timeout with the score. Pioneers 35, Rail Splitters 0.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
We're back with Rail Splitter football here at Hancock Stadium, Illinois State University. That's where Coach Ken Schweitzer used to hang out. This place has really grown, hasn't it?
A long time ago, grown and changed.
Used to be a lot more cornfields around here. Now there's a lot more houses. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. Weiland's got the snap. He's got time. He fires. He's got his man. He's ran down from behind.
He's still on
Stays
his feet.
on his feet.
Gully chased him down and tried to take him down, but it was Pentecost that finally made the stop, but not before first down.
Excuse me. Stays in bounds, so the clock keeps running. 2:16 for the second quarter. As Coach told you, 1st and 10 for the U-High Pioneers. Got a lone wide out here to the near side. One on the far side of the field. But Weiland, if you're open, he'll find you. He's got the snap. Deep, plenty of time. Airs out a long one. And incomplete. Good coverage. The intended receiver was A.J. Holden. And try and pick up who was on the coverage there for Lincoln.
I think that is
Number 7, A.J. Holden.
A Keeler?
He's got to turn a little for us to see his number, but yeah, he got beat and he kind of made up some ground, and I'm not sure he didn't hit maybe slightly early, but not early enough. No, that's Keeler.
Yeah, that's
You're
Kyle
right.
Keeler.
You're right.
Number 18 for the Rail Splitters, Kyle Keeler. 2nd and 10 for the U-High Pioneers. Incompletion, stop the clock at 1:54, second quarter. Weiland's got a running back to his left. No wideouts this time. Now 44 goes in motion. Now he's going to air it out long up the middle to the same guy, and he's got it, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown. That's A.J. Holden. He got some room on the coverage, and Weiland put it right on the money, and that's going to make the score Pioneers 41, Rail Splitters 0. Minute 47 left for the end of the first half. And Demir Spalding will attempt another extra point. Spalding does all the kicking for the Pioneers. Where's the number 3? Here's the placement, the kick, and it's through the uprights. That'll make the score Pioneers 42, Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
An accident or injury can happen any day. If you're living without health insurance, now is the time to find a health insurance plan to protect you and your family. New, low-cost plans cover doctor's visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, preventative care, and more. And you could get a tax credit to help you afford insurance. So call me, Dara Entwistle, 217-737-7581 to help you find a plan that's right for you.
Splitters back out on the field. Quentin Quisenberry and Gabe Smith back deep, but the whole game they've just kind of pooch kicked it, just little pop-up kicks.
Yeah, I'm not sure putting people back between the 5 and the 10's doing us much good. I would bring them up and let them catch the ball.
In there for the Rail Splitters, that is Hunter Clark. Hunter Clark for the Rail Splitter. He's a sophomore. Where's the number 33? Spalding, of course, as I said, does all the kicking. This is a short approach, a 4-yard kick. There's that little kick again. And Clark got it. Clark's got it. Stays on his feet. And the young sophomore, Clark, number 33, makes a nice catch. And he is going to give us a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. And let's see where they spot that football at. Looks like at the 42-yard line. That's a nice play there by Clark.
He did a nice job of catching the ball in the air, first of all, and then made a nice little run afterwards to get it out to the 43-yard line. He's only a sophomore, 6'1", 175 pounds.
Hunter Clark, he's going to be a good football player for the Rail Splitters.
For the Railers. For the 40.
Comes Aiden Crane out here to the near side. Shun Hicks, first guy out, up over the football. Minute 41 remains for the first half. And that, there's the snap. That is Stevens. Stevens in there, a quarterback, kept the football, and he tried to run with it, but it's going to be a loss at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, it looked
Maybe
a lot.
39.
It looked a lot like a busted play in the backfield, Bob. And Stevens did the smart thing to hang on to it so it didn't get fumbled.
Dylan Stevens, the brother of Darren Stevens.
Second down and 13 for Lincoln.
Stevens is a sophomore for the Rail Splitters. He is a 6-footer, weighs 160 pounds.
Well, we knew he was going to get some action here tonight in the game, and didn't get much up to now, but he's in there at quarterback, and he's going to finish out this half, I'm sure.
2nd and 13. Let's see. He comes up under center.
Now Lincoln's taking a timeout.
Timeout for the Rail Splitters with 56 seconds left here in the first half, and the Pioneers lead the Rail Splitters 42-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
An accident or injury can happen any day. If you're living without health insurance, now is the time to find a health insurance plan to protect you and your family. New, low-cost plans cover doctor's visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, preventative care, and more. And you could get a tax credit to help you afford insurance. So call me, Dara Entwistle, 217-737-7581 to help you find a plan that's right for you.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football on WLCN 96.3. Coach, there was a game when you couldn't make it. Maybe it was a couple years ago over in Mount Zion at a driving rain.
Oh, yeah, I missed that. Darn.
That was a wild one.
Yeah.
Interviewed Clem at halftime.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened, but out of nowhere comes Lloyd to do some color with me.
Yeah.
I hear this voice behind me, and it's Lloyd.
I missed that one, yeah, but I didn't miss the rain.
You would have some good. Here's Stevens up under center. He's got the snap. Hands off to his fullback, and he fights back up to the line of scrimmage.
I think that was Gabe on the run.
Yep, you're right. Gabe Smith, number 3 for the Rail Splitters, got back to the line of scrimmage.
Gabe Smith, ball carrier.
And it's 3rd down now for Lincoln. 3rd and...
No gain.
it's 3rd and 13. 3rd and 10, I mean.
The clock's running, so they ought to be able to run one more play and then get off the field for halftime.
Dylan Stevens. Somewhat of an I formation there. Got this. No, he dropped it. And he got back on it.
That's
lost for the Rail Splitters there. That's going to run it out. 6-4. And that's going to end the first half. And the score, the U-High Pioneers 42, and the Lincoln Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back after these messages.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Rail Splitter football. WLCN's live video stream coverage is sponsored by Full Gospel Evangelistic Center. Located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, located at 2301 Woodlawn Road. Phone 217-732-2111 or shop online anytime at jimexamus.com. Puritan Springs Water Delivery. Enjoy great tasting bottled water delivered to your home or workplace with Puritan Springs Water. Lincoln proud since 1972. Call 800-292-2992 or go online to puritansprings.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Little Barn Boutique. For clothing, unique gifts from vendors, and products from companies like Bridgewater Candles, Innis, and Mud Pie. Find Little Barn Boutique on Facebook or stop by the store and see Jessica at 1103 5th Street in Lincoln. State Representative Bill Howder, proudly representing citizens of Logan County and all constituents of District 87. Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Independent health insurance agent Dara Entwistle, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 101.5 South Kickapoo Street, above J&M Meat Market in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-651-8046. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Railer football.
It's the Lincoln Rail Splitter Grau Incorporated halftime show. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444. Or go online to grauinc.com. That's Grau Incorporated. Chris Grau and his professional crew out there at 1905 North Kickapoo Street, bringing you the halftime show here from Hancock Stadium at Illinois State University. Unfortunately, the Rail Splitters coach the trail here at halftime 42-0. The U-High Pioneers, a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, well, it certainly didn't turn out the way that the coaches in the program had hoped this first half, but the Pioneers are the real deal, Bob. They came out, they've had the ball 6 times, they've scored all 6 of their possessions, and they can throw the ball all over the field, which they've done tonight. They run the ball a little bit, but I think the passing game is their niche, and that's what they do well.
This is the Grau Incorporated halftime show. Railers trail it here at halftime 42-0. And Coach, you mentioned while we were off air that U-High will play Rochester. I don't know if that's there or here, but that'll be a pretty good game.
Yeah, it's at Rochester next week, so that'll be probably a conference championship game right there. The two in this division, in our division, and the 2 best teams probably playing there. So that'll be interesting to see how that turns out.
At Rocket Booster Stadium. And then next weekend is homecoming for the Rail Splitters, and the Rail Splitters will play Eisenhower.
Yeah, Decatur Eisenhower. They're playing their crosstown rival MacArthur tonight, so we'll see how that turns out. We have Eisenhower next week and MacArthur the week after, so we'll get a little gauge on how those 2 teams are.
The Grau Incorporated halftime show, many years. Grau Incorporated, Bob Grau and his fine crew started it back in 1953, and now his Chris Coyne, his son, runs the Chevrolet Buick company out there located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street. The Rail Splitters, they are going to have a running clock here in the second half.
Yeah, it's 42-0, unfortunately, and so it'll be a fast second half because of that. But the Railers, they got themselves in a hole to begin with. The Pioneers scored 8-play, a 58-yard drive to start the game, and then they kicked it off and recovered the kickoff, and so they had 2 possessions and 2 touchdowns before Lincoln even touched the ball on offense. Lincoln's first possession was a 4-play and an interception ended that drive. They punted on their next possession, and then they had a long drive. It went 35 yards, started on their own 31-yard line, ate up some time, but wound up turning it over on downs on the Pioneer 33-yard line. And then the next possession, the Railers had another fairly long drive, started on their own 33, got down to the Pioneer 36, and turned that one over on downs. So a couple drives that moved the ball a little bit, but not nearly enough. And while they were doing that, the Pioneers were scoring on all their possessions. So Lincoln's defense, they're getting beat deep. They got receivers all over the field, and it's just hard to cover them all.
Alec Weiland, their fine quarterback, and on the scouting report, we knew that he had a lot of fine receivers. Life Campbell, Cade Cunningham, Carson Stevens, A.J. Holden, and Connor McMillan, and of course Demir Spalding kicking extra points for the Pioneers. We're going to take another timeout for the halftime show here, sponsored by Grau Incorporated, and then we'll be back with more halftime.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Rail Splitter football. WLCN's live video stream coverage is sponsored by Full Gospel Evangelistic Center. Located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, located at 2301 Woodlawn Road. Phone 217-732-2111 or shop online anytime at jimexamus.com. Puritan Springs Water Delivery. Enjoy great tasting bottled water delivered to your home or workplace with Puritan Springs Water. Lincoln proud since 1972. Call 800-292-2992 or go online to puritansprings.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Little Barn Boutique, for clothing, unique gifts from vendors, and products from companies like Bridgewater Candles, Innis, and Mud Pie. Find Little Barn Boutique on Facebook or stop by the store and see Jessica at 1103 5th Street in Lincoln. State Representative Bill Howder, proudly representing citizens of Logan County and all constituents of District 87. Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Independent health insurance agent Dara Entwistle, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 101.5 South Kickapoo Street, above J&M Meat Market in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-651-8046. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Railer football.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Rail Splitter Football Halftime Show sponsored by Grau Incorporated. Grau Incorporated is serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953, located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. And now it's time for the ME Realty list of the game, sponsored List Your Home with ME Realty when it's time to sell. And if you're looking to buy, check the list at merealty.com.
Okay, Bob. Well, the keys to the game, the list of the game that we had at the start, haven't turned out so well. Number one, we said run the ball effectively. So far, the Railers have picked up 42 yards on rushing, but they've been all hard yards. Nothing's come easy tonight, and we kind of linked that to the line play, and we're just not being able to move that defensive line to get some holes for the running backs to run. Our second list was you can't get into a scoring shootout. Well, unfortunately, it's half a shootout. They put 42 points on the board. We put 0. So, that hasn't turned out so good. And then the last thing is to control the clock, and we haven't done a very good job of that. We did have 2 drives, offensive drives that ate up some clock and took some plays, but in the end, they fizzled out, and we turned the ball over on downs both those times. So, our keys to the game haven't materialized, and as you said earlier, we're going to have a running clock here in the second half, so it'll go fast, but we'll see what happens on the field.
Well, thanks, Coach Schweitzer. That's tonight's list of the game, brought to you by Me Realty. When you're ready to list your home, contact the professionals at Me Realty. We haven't picked up any other scores yet in the Central State 8, but it's pretty good games going on out there. We got the Rail Splitters here at U High. You had both the Decatur teams of MacArthur Eisenhower playing earlier today.
Yeah, that was a 5 o'clock start, so it's probably over by now, but we don't have any score on that. Elsewhere around the conference, Rochester's playing at Glenwood tonight, so that could be a pretty decent game, both highly ranked teams. Sacred Heart Griffin, they're playing over at Quincy Notre Dame, and so that could be another good game in the conference. Springfield High playing at Southeast. Lanphier's over at Jacksonville, and as we said, Eisenhower MacArthur played late this afternoon.
So Springfield and Southeast, that'll be Memorial Stadium, so that's a good place for those guys to play. Rail Splitters heading out to go through their halftime warm-ups now. Coach Silkowski had them down in the locker room talking to them, and they're going to try and come out and play a better half here. It's going to be tough, though, against these U-High Pioneers. The Pioneers are already out going through their halftime warm-ups, so we're going to take another timeout, and then we'll be back with more of the Lincoln Rail Splitter Grau Incorporated halftime show.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Rail Splitter football. WLCN's live video stream coverage is sponsored by Full Gospel Evangelistic Center. Located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, located at 2301 Woodlawn Road. Phone 217-732-2111 or shop online.
Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauincorporated.com. 1953, I just entered kindergarten at the old Washington School, which used to be located across from Washington Park, which is now Scully Park.
The
second half of the year, we went to Washington Monroe.
Well, hey, good.
This little known fact about Bobby V there.
He started kindergarten, yeah. Good.
Yes.
Hey, while we're off the air, we did get a final score on that MacArthur Eisenhower game, and of interest because that's who we're going to play the next 2 weeks, Eisenhower then MacArthur. But MacArthur won that battle 55-12.
55-12. Pretty good football team,
yeah,
and
compliments of Lloyd for getting that score to us.
Good job, Lloyd. And you're listening to the Growl Incorporated Halftime Show. And as you said, Eisenhower next week for the homecoming, and then MacArthur, that'll probably be on the road.
No, it's home too.
They're
both at
back-to-back Decatur schools. All right.
Yeah.
So we don't have to make the long drive to Decatur. That's good.
Yeah.
And you said U-High beat MacArthur last week?
U-High beat MacArthur last week 48-7.
48-7. Any other scores from last week?
Oh, we got all the scores from last week.
I know
if you want to know them, I'll tell you what.
Let's hear them.
Springfield beat Landfair 51-12. Quincy Notre Dame beat Southeast 43-0. We gave you that one. Eisenhower lost to Glenwood 56-14. MacArthur, we gave you that one. Glenwood, we gave you that one. Quincy Notre Dame got that one. And Jacksonville lost to Sacred Heart Griffin 35-10.
All right, thank you, Coach. Rail Splitters back out on the field as we get ready to go for the second half. And they're counting it down. U-High yet not out onto the field. And the kickoff, I believe, will be from, we'll get the ball, I think.
Yeah. They're going to kick off to us, and it's been interesting receiving kickoffs tonight.
Yeah, Gabe Smith or Quentin Quisenberry haven't gotten the football. It's been short kicks. The last one was picked up by the young sophomore Clark, and he did a good job of running it back.
I think if our deep guys want to get it, they need to move up to about the 25-yard line.
Hunter Clark in the same position he was last time, and he's got to be fired up. He might get another shot at it. And, of course, Demir Spalding will kick it away.
I just wonder if he's capable of kicking it long, or if he does this just in plan to do it short, or if that's all he can do. It's hard to believe that.
Yeah, I don't believe. I mean, because he kissed those extra points.
Yeah, he bombs them through.
Yeah, there he goes.
That's another short one.
Scribs it to Gabe Smith at the 15 to the 20, and Gabe down across the 25. We'll have to see where they spot it at. Good job there by Gabe Smith grabbing that one.
Now, that was a little different. They've been popping them up in the first half. That was a low line drive right down the middle. And as you said, Gabe's sure hands did a good job of collecting it and then picking up a few yards.
That's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. That's the way we like it. Compliments of Gabe Smith at the 25-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10.
25-yard line.
And that's going to be where's my list?
Going to be Dylan Stevens at quarterback for the Rail Splitters to start the half. Aiden Crane split wide to the right. He had Gabe Smith there, the right wing. Bunner, the fullback. Man in motion. And this time it was maybe a misplay there. Was kind of the ball was hiked off to Dylan Stevens' left shoulder. He made a nice job of catching it, and he tried to run behind some Bunner blocking, but it wasn't meant to be.
He might have been wanting to hand off too, but that was, as you said, pretty confusing back there, and lucky to only lose a couple yards.
So it'll be 2nd and 12 for the Rail Splitters at the 23-yard line. Dylan Stevens went to the sideline, got the coach's play, Matt Sokowski, and he's back in the huddle. Crane out here on the near side. Stevens got the snap. This time he hands it off, and the Rail Splitter back to the 24-yard line. He won't go down. That's Kyle Keeler. He's tough as nails. They couldn't get him down, so they finally had to blow it dead.
Yeah, he got back to the original line of scrimmage, I think, Bob, the 25. So it's going to be 3rd and 10.
2-yard pickup there by Kyle. Running clock, early first quarter. We're already ran off 2 minutes. Stevens back into the huddle. Up there on that front line is Hicks at the center. Where's the number 77? Steps to Stevens. Stevens rolls out to his left, throws it sidearm. He had to get rid of it. He had 2 U-High Pioneers on him.
Pass intended for number 11, Peyton Bunner.
And pass was intended for Peyton Bunner, so that's going to be 4th down, and Jaden Gully's going to have to kick it away for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, he really had a lot of pressure, Bob, as he rolled to his right, and I was afraid he wasn't going to get rid of it soon enough, and he finally did, but really didn't have time to zero in on a receiver downfield.
I thought Quentin Quisenberry was our long snapper. I'm pretty sure. I think that's him down there.
I think that's
No, that's not.
Tommy Braid, I think.
Tommy Braid on the long snap.
Yeah.
To Gully. He gets it away under in harm's way.
That's a deep, nice punt.
Kick. Unbelievable. That's got to be his longest kick of the year. And the rail splitter's better down, and it's rolling backwards, and it's down to the 29-yard line. I tell you what, that Jaden Gully's got a leg. He can boot it.
Well, he's doing it always under pressure, too.
Yeah.
He just barely gets him off, but he does get him off, and that was a nice high one. Got a nice roll after the punt.
Right, they were right in his face.
7.
So here we go, 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. And Coach told you it'd be a fast half. It's already down to below 8:30 before the third quarter. Pioneers lead at 42-0.
I'm not sure that U-High has reserves in the game yet at this point, but let's hope our defense can step up and try to get a stop here.
Pretty sure that's Weiland still in there. Here's the snap. He's got it. Hands off to the fullback. And about 3 or 4 rail splitters grab him, but not before he picks up maybe 3 or 4 yards.
Carson Stevens, ball carrier.
Yeah, with the lead they have here, maybe they're going to back off a little bit on their full throwing the ball all over the field, and we'll see. They may or may not.
That was Carson Stevens on a 4-yard run there for U-High. 2nd and 6 for the Pioneers.
For U-High.
Weiland's still in there. He's got the snap. Good coverage there by the rail splitters. Nice pursuit there. That was number 11 for the rail splitters. That was
Bunner.
Peyton Bunner.
Yeah, he was.
Good pressure.
He's an outside linebacker, and he's lining up on the line of scrimmage and came clear across to chase him and forced him to throw the ball. It didn't quite get him to take him down, but forced a quick pass and a low one.
3rd and 6 for the Pioneers. 7:14 left for the half. Pioneers line it up. 2 wide outs on the far side of the field. Weiland's got a running back to his right. He's got the snap, and he's going to throw it out in the flats. Got his man, and nice play there by Jaden Gully. Gully was able to grab him by the ankles as he was getting ready to motor it on down the field, and Gully, from his middle linebacker position, was able to get him.
Yeah, not before they get a first down, though, to the 49-yard line, and thought if we could stop him and force a punt, but that didn't happen.
Weiland, long counts, got the snap. Hands off to his running back up the middle. That might be Stevens again. He fights his way down across the 45 to the Lincoln 44-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Has a big run up the middle down to about the 44, as you said, Bob, and that's a 7-yard pickup.
Jaden Gully on the tackle for the touchdown. For the tackle. No huddle. Weiland out of the gun again. He's got the snap. Hands off to the running back. He tries to string it out. And the rail splitter's running down. The first guy that got him from behind. Wait till he jumps up. That's number 51 for the rail splitters. That's Tommy Braid.
I tell you, Peyton Bunner did not make the tackle on that play, Bob, but he did a great job of forcing him to run laterally and waiting for somebody to come make the tackle. He did a great job at that end spot.
There's the snap to Weiland. Hands off to another running back. Quite a few rail splitters there to stop it around the Lincoln 37-yard line.
Lynch, ball carrier.
Lynch, the carrier for the Pioneers.
They got a first down out of that run. There's Pioneer a little slow getting up.
He shook up. That's number 44. That was Rhett Lynch, the fullback.
1st and 10 for the Pioneers.
That was a 5-yard gain on that, and it keeps the drive alive down to the Lincoln 37-yard line.
First and 10. Caden French, the center for the Pioneers. Weiland out of the gun. He's got a lone running back, 2 wideouts. Handoff for the running back again. That is number 44 again, Rhett Lynch.
I think it was Frank Sanders in on the tackle there, Bob, that time.
Number 69, Frank Sanders, 6'3", 230-pounder.
Frank Sanders.
42-0 Pioneers, 4:36 left for the third quarter. Weiland's going to line him up again. He's going to have 3 wideouts to the far side of the field, 1 here on the near side. There's the snap. What do you got, Coach? Weiland up the middle, incomplete.
Oh,
man.
come on.
No.
That's not interference. No, I was watching Frank Sanders. He's hopping back and forth from the line back to covering a receiver, and he's just all over the field out there.
They might have called pass interference, but it didn't look like it to me.
Yeah, it was pretty close. I don't know yeah.
In a game like this, do you call that?
Well, this guy did.
Defensive pass interference will be the call against the Railers.
So that's going to be a big movement of the football down the field.
We still haven't had anybody claim the 50-50 drawing.
It's been a pretty penalty-free game, Bob. That's only the third on the Railers, and the Pioneers only have one so far.
7-4.
Ball 1st and 10 at the 18. That's good for the Rail Splitters.
Get your money.
At this point in the season, Weiland wears the number 6. He's got Lynch in the backfield with him. Gets the snap. And he throws it incomplete. Good coverage out there by Aiden Crane.
Yeah, and Pentecost was in the passing lane there too, Bob. If he hadn't zipped it quite so hard, Pentecost might have been able to get a hand on it.
Cade Cunningham was the intended receiver, but good coverage out there by Crane for the Rail Splitters. .253 left for the third quarter. Pioneers 42, Rail Splitters 0. 2nd and 10 for the Pioneers. Weiland out of the gun. He's got Lynch to his left. 2 wideouts to the far side of the field, 1 to the near side. Throws it for the end zone and incomplete. Good coverage out there by Kyle Keeler. Kyle Keeler all over the intended receiver.
Yeah, he did a nice job there covering him, and as the ball got there, he kind of got his hand up, and no early contact. It was good coverage, as you said, Bob.
Receiver was Chenzo Conte.
For Pioneers.
Sets up a 3rd and 10.
At the 18-yard line. Weiland. Got a running back to his right. That's Lynch. And he's going to throw it. He's got his man.
Nice tackle. That's Pentecost on the tackle.
Pentecost and the receiver.
Brought down by number 2, Cord Pentecost.
I believe Deegan Isles.
That's a 6-yard pickup. I think you guys might try a field goal here, Bob.
4th down.
For U-High.
And that's, of course, going to be Demir Spalding to attempt the field goal.
Spalding on.
This is going to be about a 29-yard attempt.
Spalding, soccer-style kicker, takes the short approach. There's the snap, the placement. There's the kick. And it is through the uprights, and that's going to make the score. U-High Pioneers 45, Lincoln Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
You're listening to Lincoln Rail Splitter Football on WLCN 96.3. I'm Bob Verderber along with Coach Ken Schweitzer. And a 29-yard field goal there by Demir Spalding for the Pioneers. Spalding tees it up. He'll kick it away. Let's see what he does this time. I think Quisenberry needs a run.
Come up and catch it.
Here we go. Spalding waits for the whistle. That green uniform, he wears the number 3. Demir Spalding. He's had a very successful night of kicking. Here's the approach, the kick.
Oh, catch it.
A real short one. And it's
Good
grabbed.
job. Thank goodness.
Let's see who that was. I think that might have been Clark again. It was. It was the young sophomore, Hunter Clark again, with the good hands. Caught the football. And it's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down at the 40-yard line. Good job there again by Hunter Clark.
Yeah, it's an adventure every time to see if we're going to catch it and hang on to it. But he did a nice job, as you said, catching it, and then got a couple yards. And Lincoln's got first down on their own 40-yard line.
Well, he's got a little taste of it. He wants
The Railers. from their own.
He wants to keep grabbing it. Dylan Stevens in there for the Rail Splitters.
Oh, we got to take a timeout, I think.
Timeout, Rail Splitters.
Got enough guys out there, but
yeah, we got 11.
Yeah.
Coach coming out to talk to him. 32 seconds left on the clock, and we'll take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
You're listening to Lincoln Rail Splitter Football on WLCN 96.3. And it's going to be 1st and 10 at Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance. First down for the Rail Splitters. Dylan Stevens out of the gun. Quisenberry goes in motion. Stevens pitches it to Quisenberry. Quisenberry going to run with it, strings it out, gets back to the line of scrimmage, to the 40-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Rail Splitters.
I think Lincoln's got a lot of substitutes in on the line now, Bob. I see a number. Ooh, I thought I saw a 72, but I don't see a 72 on our sheet. That was a 1-yard pickup.
I like Claudio's in there. He wears the number 58. Of course, Quentin Quisenberry's in there. It's the only two numbers I can pick up, and we know that Dylan Stevens is number 10 for the Rail Splitters. And now timeout on the field. So we'll take a timeout.
That's the end of the quarter.
Pardon me, that's the end of the third quarter. With the score, the U-High Pioneers 45 and the Lincoln Rail Splitter 0. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
This fourth quarter, Dylan Stevens out of the gun. Stevens, man in motion. He's got the snap, hands it off, and a loss there for the Rail Splitters back about the 39-yard line.
That was Caden Adams on the carry.
Caden Adams, all right. So it's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Rail Splitters. Actually make it about 3rd and 10. Early fourth quarter. Dylan Stevens has got the play, goes into the huddle. Coach Matt Silkowski, 3rd down for the Rail Splitters, 3rd and 10. We got a wide out to the far side. And Stevens rolls out to his right, throws it up ahead. He's got his man. Whoa, he's upended. But he's going to be all right. Got hit at the 44, 43-yard line. Marcus Giles on the tackle for U-High. Ball at the 44, so it's going to be 4th and 6 for the Rail Splitters. And Jaden Gully in there to kick it away.
I'm sorry, Bob. Who was the receiver on that last play? He got hit there.
Oh, boy.
That's all right. There's so many numbers out there that we're trying to catch some of the newer.
Yeah, I said it, but I already forgot.
There's a 72 snapping the ball, and I don't have him on my on my roster, so I don't know who that is.
So Jaden Gully going to punt it away. He could probably punt a field goal from there, the way he kicks it.
Long shorter guy.
He's in there. Here's the long snap. It's low, but he gets it, and he boots it away again. This is a real
They have nobody back,
one,
so
way back. Going to roll across the 15. just about the 13.5-yard line.
No return on the punt.
Another nice kick by Jaden Gully.
Yeah, with 9:55 left here in the fourth quarter, Bob, the Pioneers are going to take over. I assume they've got substitutes in the game now, as the Railers have.
We'll try and pick up who their new quarterback is. I don't think they'll keep Weiland in there.
Of our gold rush.
Going to start on their own 14-yard line, but as you said, Gully, another good punt.
$5 goes to Elizabeth Kinsella.
He's leading the league.
$50.
Okay, out of the gun. That's number 10,
$50 to Trish.
Owen Kirby.
Joe Swires, Elizabeth.
Owen Kirby, the quarterback. He's got the snap, throws it out in the flat, and he's got Deegan Isles. Isles on the run along the sideline, and he's finally ran out of bounds. Deegan Isles, number 8 for the Rail Splitters.
Well, they put their subs in, but they run the same plays, Bob. There's a quick pass to the outside. You know, you can't get to that quarterback, whoever it is, because they throw it so quick. It's hard to put pressure on them, and they've got receivers open.
Ball at the 30-yard line. That's a familiar Lincoln name, Isles.
Oh, I've heard that.
Yeah, we've heard that somewhere.
First and 10 Pioneers.
Aeilts. Deegan Isles. First and 10 for the Pioneers. Kirby, the quarterback. Hands off to the running back. Taken down by one of the Rail Splitters there.
Number 9.
Number 9 for Lincoln is
Number 19.
Chase March.
Chase March. And on the run was
Chase March.
Banyan Cade, number 19. So that's going to be a third down at the, no, first down, I'm sorry, first and 10 at the 40. Owen Kirby out of the gun. He's got the snap, hands off to his running back, and the Rail Splitters finally able to stop him as he gets inside the across the 40-yard line.
Pretty good job of the defense, the little gang tackle there, as he got to the line of scrimmage. He picked up a yard, but a lot of white shirts around him on that play.
Second and 9 at the 41. 7:40 left for the game. U-High leads it 45-0.
About a yard of the play brings up second down and 9 for U-High.
Kirby talking to his running back. Got the snap, hands it to him off the right side. He spins, may get a yard out of it.
Lincoln forced him to go back inside. He just barely got back to the line of scrimmage on that one, Bob.
Lucas Melton.
Lucas Melton on the tackle for the Rail Splitters, number 42. And you're right, Coach. Ball at the 41, third and 9. 6:59 left for the game.
They'd like to see him hold him to a short gain here and see if they'll punt the ball. I haven't seen him punt all night.
Kirby out of the guns, got the snap, wants to throw. Throws it out in the flat. He's got a man wide open.
Yeah.
And he got the first down, I believe. The Rail Splitters run him out of bounds. And
Owen Kirby's pass complete to number 19.
I mean, we've seen that play many times tonight. They just run the back out of the backfield out in the flat, and we still have not gotten out there to cover him. And it's a simple pass and catch, and then a run for a big yardage.
That was Owen Kirby to Banyan Cade, number 19, Banyan Cade. First and 10 at the 45, the Lincoln 45. Kirby's got it, hands off to his running back. He's got some room. He gets down across the Lincoln 40-yard line.
Banyan Cade, the ball carrier.
Banyan Cade again. That time he ran with it to the 39.
33 Hunter Clark.
Well, it's good experience. A lot of kids are getting in some varsity action here, Bob. There's a lot of sophomores out there and some juniors, and gives them a chance to get some experience.
Speaking of that, the sophomore Hunter Clark on that tackle. Here's the pass. Got a man wide open along the sideline. And they're going to say he went out of bounds at the Lincoln
Kirby's pass complete to number 17.
33-yard line.
About a 6-yard pickup is all.
That was Jackson Vance from Owen Kirby. And the clock continues to run. 5:18 for the game.
10 for the Pioneers. Pioneers.
The Pioneers lead at 45-0,
And they rack up more first downs, Bob. It's a very unofficial, but we got them down for 18 first downs here in this game, and Raylor's only 5.
boy, that's going to be an exciting shootout next week at Rocket Booster Stadium as U-High travels to Rochester. Here's the snap to Kirby, hands off to his running back. And he's taken down around the the 27-yard line.
Number 42, Hayden Washington.
A 5-yard pickup on that run.
That was Hayden Washam.
There to make the stop for Lincoln.
I didn't pick up who made the stop there for Lincoln.
Second down and 4 for U-High.
Kirby out of the gun. Got the snap. Hands off again. Right side. Got some runner. He's going to go. Touchdown, U-High.
Touchdown, Pioneers. Number 42, Hayden Washington takes.
He just had a running lane, Bob, and he made a cutback, and the lane was there, and no white jerseys to get in his way, and he went all the way to the end zone from the 27-yard line.
Hayden Washam. That'll make the score Pioneers 51, Rail Splitters 0. Let's see if they keep their. They're going to send in a new kicker, number 7 this time, A.J. Holden, who saw action earlier as a wide receiver. A.J. Holden, here's the snap, the hold, the placement, the kick through the uprights, and that'll make it U-High Pioneers 52, Lincoln Rail Splitters 0. And that stops the clock after the score with 4:19 left in the fourth quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
An accident or injury can happen any day. If you're living without health insurance, now is the time to find a health insurance plan to protect you and your family. New, low-cost plans cover doctor's visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, preventative care, and more. And you could get a tax credit to help you afford insurance. So call me, Dara Entwistle, 217-737-7581 to help you find a plan that's right for you.
And after that score by the U-High Pioneers, back into kick on the kickoff. It'll be Demir Spalding. We'll try and pick up who's out there for the Rail Splitters on the special team. Quentin Quisenberry's still out there, and Gabe Smith. Spalding eyes out who he's going to kick it to. Could be Hunter Clark again. We shall see. There's the boot. This time,
Nice job.
That's picked up, fielded nicely by the Rail Splitters, and the Rail Splitter gets it up across the 40.
That's 22.
22. I think that's Metelko.
Yes.
Ryan Metelko on a nice run back, and that's going to be a Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. We're under 4 minutes now for the game. Ball spotted at the Lincoln 41-yard line where it's going to be 1st and 10, and that's the way we like it, baby. Rail Splitters huddle up.
From the 41-yard line.
Dylan Stevens in there at quarterback for the Rail Splitters. Where's the number 10? Looks along at his teammates. Looks over at Coach Sokowski. Now he's ready to go. Now he needed an extra man. He was counting these guys out there. And running onto the field is March. Pitch out. Tries to string it out, but no.
A lot of green shirts there to make the stop.
Running back for Lincoln a little bit shook up.
Yeah, he's a little slow getting up.
Ball carrier for Lincoln.
He had 3 green shirts take him down before he could make it back quite to the line of scrimmage.
I can't pick up who that is. He's talking to the trainer.
I'm not sure who that is
Moving
either.
his hands. But definitely shook up on the play. Coach talking to the Rail Splitters. They huddle up. Now U-High going to the sideline.
I'm not. I don't want to. We're still on. I don't want to speculate who that is, but I think I see a number.
All right. Well, let's hope he was shook up there. We'll take a 30-second timeout.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick and Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in Service, Parts, and Detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grouse Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football on WLCN 96.3. Dylan Stevens out of the gun. Rail Splitters ready to go. That was Quentin Quisenberry that got shook up, but he's all right. Walked off the field under his own power. Stevens out of the gun, got a man in motion. Hands it off to him, found a nice hole, makes it back up to the 40-yard line. So a nice little pickup there for the Rail Splitters.
There's a big game out here tomorrow night, Bob, on this field. The Illinois State Redbirds are playing the Eastern University Panthers. Big rivalry. They play every year, so it's a huge game, and it's tomorrow night.
That should be a good one. It'll be exciting. College football here at Hancock Stadium. 3rd and 11 for the Rail Splitters at the 40. 2:36 left for the game. Dylan Stevens into the huddle in a hurry, and now he's going to run it out of the shotgun. Man in motion. Here's the snap. Stevens rolls out to his right, looks, throws up ahead, incomplete.
He was trying to throw on the run, Bob, and that's hard to do. And he had a receiver out there. He just kind of underthrew it. Couldn't quite get it there because he was running and rolling to his right.
So that'll be 4th and 11 for the Rail Splitters. And Jaden Gully going to have to punt it away again. A lot of the starters back in there. Shun Hicks is out there to block. And that'll, on the long snap, it'll be Tommy Braid, number 51. There's a snap. Good snap to Gully.
Oh,
and
it's blocked.
He was blocked.
Yeah.
That's pretty, and Jaden Gully, he's a tough guy. He went ahead to kick it, but and there was no blocking for it.
Well, and the ball took a while to get back to him. It was a low snap, and everything went wrong on that play, Bob. And Gully, after trying to kick it and missing it, he didn't get it off, but the ball was in his hands there for a minute. He was trying to run with it.
U-High should just go into the victory formation here.
It's on the 30. There's Lincoln's 32-yard line.
I would think they'd just take a knee here. Owen Kirby, the quarterback.
Yeah, they will.
Come up under center. Down to a minute left in the game.
Yeah, they may have to do it twice. No, they're going to let the clock run down, and then maybe they'll have to do it once.
52-0 going to be the final score. U-High Pioneers 52, Lincoln Rail Splitters 0. There's the snap and the kneel.
Pioneers take a knee.
That should just about run it out.
Yeah, have to do one more.
Have to go through the proper procedure. Next week, the Rail Splitters will be back for homecoming against the Eisenhower Panthers. One more snap, and that's it. That'll run the clock out. 25 seconds remaining on the clock. And the final score, as I said, is going to be U-High Pioneers 52 and the Lincoln Rail Splitters 0. Both teams lining up on the 50, and they'll shake hands before the clock runs out. U-High Pioneers now go with 3 wins, 1 loss. The Rail Splitters now at 500 with 2 wins and 2 losses. Final score, Pioneers 52, Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back in a minute.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
We're back with WLCN 96.3 Lincoln Rail Splitter Football, and it's time for us to pick the player of the game. And tonight's game against the U-High Pioneers. And Coach, who's your selection? The Joe Ryan Country Financial Player of the Game.
Yeah, it's kind of hard because nobody stood out tonight. I mean, I don't think, and in reality, if you look at it, nobody had a really great game. But he was bouncing around out there in the field, made some tackles. I think we're going to call Frank Sanders, defensive end, outside linebacker. Actually, is his position. But Frank had a pretty good game and worked hard and had a lot of responsibility out there. So we're going to call Frank Sanders our player of the game.
And deservedly so, Coach. Good call. Rail Splitters go down tonight, 52-0 to the U-High Pioneers, and we'll be back at Lincoln at Hanlon Field next week, Coach, against the Eisenhower Panthers. Yeah,
it needs to get back on the winning streak. We had 2 wins, now we got 2 losses, so go into that game 2-2. It's a pretty important game, as you try to get your 5 wins to make the playoffs again, but, can't really look ahead, just got to play them one at a time. So big game next week, want to get back on the winning ways.
Well, Coach, final score, the U-High Pioneers 52, the Lincoln Rail Splitters 0. I want to thank Joe Lee back at the station for keeping us on the air. Of course, we want to thank our road manager, Lloyd Kirby, for helping us set everything up and filming the game and putting it on YouTube. I want to thank General Manager Jim Ash for all he does for the station. Of course, I want to thank my fine partner, Coach Ken Schweitzer. He even drives me to the game, and he has to put up with my conversation coming here. And we're on camera. We're on camera. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Lloyd. So anyhow, that's going to wrap it up. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, you're welcome. Thanks.
Bobby V reporting. Thanks for listening. Final score, Pioneers 52, Rail Splitters 0. We'll see you next week back in the Hanlon Field.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in Service, Parts, and Detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly, with less downtime, and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
An accident or injury can happen any day. If you're living without health insurance, now is the time to find a health insurance plan to protect you and your family. New, low-cost plans cover doctor's visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, preventative care, and more. And you could get a tax credit to help you afford insurance. So call me, Dara Entwistle, 217-737-7581 to help you find a plan that's right for you.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Rail Splitter football. WLCN's live video stream coverage is sponsored by Full Gospel Evangelistic Center. Located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, located at 2301 Woodlawn Road. Phone 217-732-2111 or shop online anytime at jimexamus.com. Puritan Springs Water Delivery. Enjoy great tasting bottled water delivered to your home or workplace with Puritan Springs Water. Lincoln proud since 1972. Call 800-292-2992 or go online to puritansprings.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Little Barn Boutique, for clothing, unique gifts from vendors, and products from companies like Bridgewater Candles, Innis, and Mud Pie. Find Little Barn Boutique on Facebook or stop by the store and see Jessica at 1103 5th Street in Lincoln. State Representative Bill Howder, proudly representing citizens of Logan County and all constituents of District 87. Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Independent health insurance agent Dara Entwistle, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 101.5 South Kickapoo Street, above J&M Meat Market in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-651-8046. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Railer football. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.